Welcome to the Doggy Dutch Audio Stories, where weekly card readings open into reflections on manifestation, systems, sovereignty, and everyday life. Brought to you by the Etsy shop Alchemy of Me. The line is not the limit coloring book and the walking the universe ecosystem for manifestation. Episode 5. Have you ever wanted something and immediately talked yourself out of it before you even let yourself want it fully? This episode is for that moment. The story for today is titled, Desire is Not Lack. Dutch has been reflecting on his social justice and manifestation oracle card pull. A reading drawn using cards from the manifestation game A Metaphor for Life. Available for instant download from the Etsy shop Alchemy of Me. The cards that came forward for his reading were Rekindle Wonder, Integrate Softness, Surrender Fear, and Emerge Free. Dutch has been letting the cards sit beside him. He has been carrying the reading quietly and noticing what reveals itself. Recently, Dutch wanted to go to the winery. Not alone. He wanted to bring a friend who dances, a friend who belongs to a company of 7, and thought it would be fun to share the experience. At first, Dutch bristled. 7? A very reasonable no immediately rose up. The logistics, the cost, the very real math of it all. Then Dutch remembered the cards in his reading and drifted just slightly into wonder. And instead of arguing with the no or forcing a yes, he wondered, what if this were easy? What if I could afford that? He stayed there for a moment, but only as long as it felt soft. No forcing the image. No insisting it had to become true. Just letting the thought arrive, then pass. His wondering, the daydream, did not change the current reality. 7 still cost what 7 cost. But something in him had softened. And this is where it gets interesting. Because with that softening, another thought arrived. And Dutch thought maybe. Desire is not lack. Desire is hope. Desire is possibility. Maybe desire is the gateway through which wonder enters and future reality manifests. Maybe manifestation does not require suffocating desire, simply because it has not arrived yet. It occurred to Dutch that maybe, sometimes, desire is simply a signal, a glimpse of what more could exist, a quiet opening toward possibility. The end. If something in this met you, take a breath with Dutch and let it simmer for a moment. Let's breathe in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold together. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Thanks for listening. Until next time, keep noticing what reveals itself along the way. And remember, if you wanted your own readings, the Walk in the Universe cards are available at Alchemy of Me on Etsy.